Sorry about the delay. It's been a while since I've done an upload. So the fasting ended at 134 hours, which was approximately just over 5.5 days. And you can see my weight there and also my peaking blood ketone levels. The reason I had to stop was I had no issues like as in headaches or everything. I was doing well with the electrolytes, drinking black tea. Everything was going sweet, except on the night before I stopped my fast, I began to get like ever increasing pain that seemed to have radiated from my kidneys. And I tolerated it and I drank more water, etc., did the usual things, but it got worse and it made it like impossible to sleep. I couldn't get comfortable. And so what happened was in the morning, I waited a bit. I couldn't sleep. I tried to sleep a bit more later, late morning, and I still couldn't sleep because it was hurting and seemed to be getting worse. So I decided, for safety's sake, I'll call it. Don't want to do damage to my kidneys. I don't know what was going on. I was doing everything right. Maybe I just reached my limit, or my ketone levels were too high, and my kidney was struggling with everything. Maybe also I trained too hard. Like, not in the sense it wasn't hard to do it, but maybe I just lent the metabolism and everything towards burning protein as well. And that actually, breaking down protein also puts an additional strain on the kidneys. So it's probably a combo effect that I got. So I stopped and I began refeeding, and I did that by the book, though I did eat more on the first and second day than they probably recommend. But I had no adverse effects, and that's because I was taking all the electrolytes, so I definitely did not get refeeding syndrome. And my kidneys the pain began to go away, and by the second day of refeeding, it had disappeared. So that was that. After that, I didn't get back into the intermittent fasting straight away. I basically took a little bit of a break for a good 5-6 days, just ate whatever I wanted. But that said, I still didn't eat like unhealthy or too excessively, to be honest. But I did regain all the weight I lost in the fast. However, after that, I restarted the intermittent fasting and the keto, and I've actually almost lost all the weight back down to the weight you saw at the start of the video. So that was interesting. I think it's also because my metabolism sped up, and I must have done something right, because as I said, I thought I regained everything, but I didn't. Also, I guess it's a water balance thing happening as well. But it was an interesting exercise. I well and truly felt like I could have done the 10 days if it wasn't for that adverse reaction. So some stage later, I'll try it again, but at least I know, at least this time, my limit was around that 5-day mark, and I had no cravings for food and no other problems. So when I go see my doctor, and I'll go for a follow-up blood test, I'll make sure everything's all good, and I'll let you know the outcome of that. But otherwise, doing good. Gym's going good. This was just a short little snippet of my gym workout. As you saw, the 150 kg single deadlift and the single back squat at 110 kg. My biomechanics for squatting feel really good these days. And I've been doing also a lot of like leg pressing and things like that, just to build up a bit of muscle as well. But everything else is fine, and I'll be trying to do more frequent actual full gym videos moving forward. If you have any questions regarding my fasting experiment and experience, just feel free to leave it in the comments. But that's it for this video.